So welcome, good morning, Sam. Sam Curless is with us on Dolphin Seminar channels. My name is Maria Kompanowski. Sam is a new starter in YouTube channel. He just done few videos, and from watching those videos, Sam, I am absolutely pleasantly surprised because I love the content and I am really taken by your voice because your ability of working with your tone of voice is absolutely great. So congratulations. But what I would like to talk to you about today is your work and your objectives with your YouTube channel. But also, I know that you are becoming a very strong spiritual leader. So I would like to also talk to you about your spiritual leadership as well, because that can open many doors for people who are struggling with themselves, to be honest. Okay, so my first question: what prompted you to start this amazing YouTube channel that you are now creating, and what is your objective with that channel?
Okay, well, firstly, thanks a lot for having me on. I'm happy to do this interview with yourself. The reason I started the channel, I actually wanted to start the channel years ago. However, life and relationships kind of got in the way and took my mind off what I wanted to do. It's always been in the back of my mind. I guess the real reason is just to help me communicate a lot of feelings and a lot of thoughts that I have that I believe can help other people and make the world a better place in some small way. Also, because it frees up my headspace as well, so it's a positive thing for me. But yeah, like I say, it's for other people as well. I do believe that there is value. Everyone has value, and it's kind of an awakening to the perpetual creative aspect of life. You know, life is being created on a minute to minute, on a second to second basis. And with the amazing technology that we've got, you know, it's a gift that we're able to actually share our presence, we're able to share our voice, we're able to share our emotions, our feelings, touch other people's lives in a way that unifies us, really. There's lots of topics that people can speak on, but if you speak on the topic of being a human being, you can connect with people because there are 6, 7, 8, 9 billion other human beings that may have experienced a similar emotion, a similar thought pattern, a similar situation. So yeah, I believe that it's just a great way to connect with people and myself as well on a deeper level, in a strange way, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, your videos are mainly with the background of natural surroundings, and this is making, for me at least, it makes it more interesting because I love nature and I feel really good when I'm surrounded with trees and shrubs and greenery. How does it feel for you?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I've always enjoyed being in nature, exercising, walking, hearing natural sounds, the birds, the trees. I feel it can be a big stress relief if I've been inside for a few hours working. It's a great way of changing my state, to just synchronize back with peaceful state and just not forget about any work, but just kind of take my mind off it for some time. But yeah, I mean, it was our natural environment for however long, so I feel like everybody can on some level kind of connect with it being a nice environment, yeah, outside.
So is that your goal to do the videos mainly in nature so you can feel that attachment?
kind of spontaneous.
All
I
right.
guess I guess I just need to tidy up my office space, and then I'll be more keen to do it inside.
Well, I really, really love the background that you are using, so that's great. So, what type of topics are you looking to touch upon in your videos?
Yeah, so current affairs. I don't follow the news too much, but maybe if there's a topic that's being discussed a lot, um, I believe that relationships is a really good topic, whether it's business, family.
Yes.
Um, I heard from a lot of wise people that this year many people are struggling with the, I wouldn't say a lack of space, but people are confined to a smaller space now, perhaps. So yeah, relationships, current events, but also my own life experiences. Um, I think that if someone has genuinely experienced something, or if I've genuinely gone into something with a conscious mindset and experienced it, and I believe that there is some kind of value in sharing that, yeah, I would like to do that as well.
Lovely. Um, I think the topic of life experiences is a great way to actually use on the channel, because people will relate to it, and that will be one of the magnets to a channel, yours or anyone else. I am a strong believer in the fact that if we are sharing our own story, or story someone that we know, is a very big pull, because people relate to those stories, and they like to hear how we have overcome issues, obstacles, and situations. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. I couldn't agree more. I believe that you can almost tell when it's it's genuine and someone's really
Hmm.
experienced
Hmm.
it, genuine emotions there.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, I mean, also stories as well, that other people have told and that I've heard. When people are telling stories, if they really take it to the heart and
Yes.
feel how that story can help them and aid them, it also becomes like a part of their experience as well.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, I couldn't agree more. Yeah, it's so true. It's easier to connect, isn't it, with someone and you feel that
Definitely.
you're emotionally.
Definitely.
Yeah. Think, oh, they've been through that. You kind of feel like you know them in a way.
Yeah. Sam, like I mentioned at the beginning of the video, you are becoming a very strong spiritual leader,
Thank you so much,
and
Maria. I respect you a lot, so I really appreciate that coming from
y-
yourself.
you are, to me, you are a shining example of someone who is transforming their life into a very, very positive and very meaningful life. So, could you tell us a little bit about how you started that change, and what does it mean for you right now in your life?
Yeah, sure. I mean, I was born angry in a way. I was born like there was a problem with the world. Like I had a problem with the world. It was something that wasn't right that I had to fix. Uh, and it was you, it was him, it was her, it was cat down the road, it was somebody else. And then after a few years, I tend to realize that it's me. It wasn't you, it wasn't him, it wasn't them. It's me. It's how that experience affects me. It's how what that person says affects me. It starts with me. And I've come to this realization on one level or another, maybe 6 or 7 years ago, when a significant event happened. But yeah, since then, basically, I'm just trying to focus on myself rather than trying to change the whole world. What can I change inside myself that will then maybe have a later reflection on the outside? What can I change in myself that will then manifest physically to what I want or what I believe is correct? Um, So yeah, definitely it's just an inward spiritual journey. But then again, I don't believe that there's much separation between what myself, my thoughts, my beliefs, and the outside world. I believe it is a continual reflection. Or to change the outside world, I have to change myself, my heart, my emotions, my routines, my habits, things like that. So yeah, I mean, it's a long journey, still. So
Yes, and I fully agree with you. I know, and I absolutely agree with the statement. If you wish for anything or anyone to change, you need to start with yourself. And likewise, I also learned some years ago that we are responsible for things that happened in our life and in our immediate surroundings. So we have an influence upon events that are happening around us. And instead of blaming someone else or something else for things that are happening within us and around us, we need to look inside ourselves and ask a question: what have I done, or how I have influenced this situation or this event or that person? Because I've learned in practice that every person we meet in our life is for a reason, is because we need to learn something from that person, and also we need to give a lesson to that person as well. But there is also what I call mirror reflection.
mirror reflection.
Yes. So what it means really is that the person that I have met is a reflection of me in many ways, and I need to find that reflection because it's a message for me that I need to deal with a characteristics or an event or situation. And I think majority of people don't understand this, even though we are every day told, we're giving suggestions, we are giving direct messages quite often, we don't understand them. Therefore, these events or situations are repeating themselves until we understand them and we go through them in the right way. What would you say to that?
Yeah, completely agree. I've always tried to. Yeah, I've always believed that there is a message from everybody. I heard a quote a few years ago. Forgive me, I don't remember who said it, but it goes something like this: every person is your superior in some way.
Yes,
So no matter what aspect of life you're in, nobody is 100% perfect at 100% of the things. There's always something that can be improved, and then there's somebody out there who has already improved that aspect of their life, so that you can then follow.
absolutely.
Obviously, having a humble mindset to be able to take on board what's being learned, what's being taught. But yeah, I believe definitely everyone has something to be able to teach somebody else as well, a lesson to give as well. Yeah.
So, as a spiritual leader, what message would you like to convey through this video to people out there who are struggling with themselves, with their life, with their beliefs?
Life is not meant to be easy. It's not like you get to the top of a hill and then it's not just like like when you're on a bike, you take your feet off the pedals and then just sail down. It goes down, but then it goes up and it goes down and it goes up and it goes down and it goes up. But the higher the hill you climb, in a way, the better the view at the top, and you'll get to take your pedals off for a little while when you go back down the other side. Um, obviously a nice metaphor, but realistically, what I would say is that it's just progression each day. Just don't take your foot off the gas. Have your goals written down, and then write down all the little things that you need to do each day. It can be easy little steps that can then take you towards that big goal. Helps then taking the mind off that big goal. And if it's a relationship, I want my relationship to be better with this person. I want my relationship to be here. I need it to be this, this, and this. Okay, what little steps can you achieve to just take you towards that goal? You know, but it's possible. You know, everybody has difficult relationships at some point or another. We are very complex human beings with complex emotions. It can be difficult to understand yourself, never mind trying to understand somebody else fully in a relationship. I think a good way to connect with people is to listen attentively, and just to try and treat them with the same kind of respect and dignity that you would love to be treated with. But it's also okay to have boundaries with people and say, if you're not in the right state of mind for that moment, you can say, can I just have a minute? Just give me a couple of minutes. Or if someone demands something of you or asks something of you, I'm just going to sleep on that. I'm going to get back to you tomorrow. Give me 24 hours and you will have a decision, and it will be the right decision. And I will commit to that decision, which will then help yourself think whether it aligns with your goals, how it's going to help you, how it's going to help that person. And then take a nice, calm, relaxed approach to then how you deal with that.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Yeah.
That's brilliant advice. Thank you so much. Sam, if anyone would like to watch your videos, could you tell right here on the video how they can reach your channel? And
Yeah, more people are welcome, more subscribers, the better. The channel name is Eternal Spring. Maria is going to kindly put a link down in the description. So yeah, please take a look and welcome.
Sam, thank you very much for taking the time to have a chat.
My pleasure.
It was brilliant, and I look forward to do another one when your channel is higher up and have got many followers. And certainly I will promote your link on my videos as well. Thank you for taking the time. Have a fantastic day and see you very soon.